Good evening, Edgemont League fantasy owners, and thus concludes week one of the NFL season. I'm going to show quick rankings very quickly. In the East, leading the division is myself. In second place is Joel Gleghorn. Second place, Matthew Rusk. In the West, Hartman is winning the league, with Omar right behind him and Nick Fuller in last. Now I'm going to take a little bit of time to kind of evaluate your teams and your decisions you guys made in week one. Nick, I'm going to start with you. You entered this week very cocky. A lot of smack talk. I was a little bit surprised actually because frankly your team was never that good. Um, what do you have to say about D'Angelo Williams dropping a fat egg? 0 for D'Angelo Williams. And then Fred Jackson, your star running back, out. How does that MCL feel, sucker? And then the Philip Rivers decision. I was a little surprised you pulled through on that. I seriously thought you were just going to stick with Aaron Rodgers. That's what I would have done anyway. Um, he's the best quarterback in the league. You don't sit him. There's no defense that you no. You always start the best quarterback in the league. And lastly, the trading that went down this past week. That trade with Joel was mad BS. That was just terrible. That was a conspiracy. That was an absolute conspiracy theory against myself and the rest of the league. And you paid for it. Because Matt Rusk, aka me, made you pay. That was awful. I can't believe you accepted that trade. Trent Richardson for Robert Meacham and Fitzgerald for Percy Harvin. Bad trading. Bad, bad, bad. Next person is Joel. Joel, I words can't describe that trade. I don't quite remember what it was, but you dropped one of the players you traded for, and the other two components were not that good, but you still gave up solid players. What were you thinking? Dad, this is the smack talk portion of my talk. However, I must give you props that you're still in second place overall because you scored 104 points. Pretty impressive if you ask me, albeit a little lucky. I have no idea how your kicker scored so many points. Next person, Omar, a real bummer. That was just it was a bummer. Cam Newton, 12 points. I'm sorry, dude. LaShawn McCoy, 11 points. Chris Johnson, 4 points. You know they just all of your good players had bad days. That's what happened. That's what happened. Wes Welker, I think, had 1. See, you can't win with that. Your star wide receiver gave me 1 fantasy point. And then lastly, Hartman. Um, you know, you were the when it comes to smack talk, you talk the least. So I will not say anything about your team. I won't. Mouth shut. And Matt Rusk, I'm not going to talk about his team simply because I'm running that team. So yeah, I run 2 teams now. Now third portion of this little segment is why did I win? Um, well, there's many reasons why I won. First of all, I didn't make any bad trades. There were no bad trades on my team. Second of all, I have arguably the best at every single position. That's how it is. I just drafted a good team, very solid team. Um, yeah, I mean, how about Julio Jones, 22 fantasy points, Tony Romo, 23. I put 140 points this week, guys. Tough to beat that. Impressive showing by Joel though. 104 is good. Good work, Joel. Matt Rusk, again, weak. It was just a bad week for him. Hartman edged out the victory. Good luck on the bye week. Omar, again, it's bad luck. And Nick, shame on you, you little dirty cheater. And predictions. No, I'm not doing predictions.